hour of Facts Over Feelings as we celebrate the birthday of Malcolm X, who was taken from us 60-some years ago. I would like to welcome you all back. We are breaking records tonight. 350 people in this session right now, 10,000 people who have volunteered to join up for the Not Fucking Around Coalition Army. If you would like to help in some way, shape, form, or fashion, I will let you know that if you are not a fighter, if you are not a shooter, if you are none of those things, then we will find a purpose for you, because there's room for everybody to do something to take care of our own people. If you have not submitted your email address by now, please do not. We have stopped taking them for now. We have over 12,000 submissions of folks that are ready to stand the post with the weapon and face off with the police and anyone else who thinks that the black community is defenseless and that you can keep talking about us, walking about us, calling the police on us, just abusing us, and anything else I can think of. Just all kind of heinous shit. We're not playing that no more. People are fed up. And y'all don't think that we'll get organized on you. Watch us. So, if you're back for the second hour, you know that we were talking about HR House Resolution 6666, which is giving the government the authority to have folks come into your home and test you for COVID-19 and then quarantine you either in your house or take you or somebody in your house away. And then I showed you how it's all of the same people that you wouldn't let in your house no damn way. Everybody from the high school to the college to the church people and anybody else that they deemed is a source that can get the job done. I wonder if they'll give some of that grant money to the NFAC so we can go do some testing in some of the white suburbs, so we can go to the Rothschilds and all those folks. We can test them. We want to make sure that there's some even testing going on, because y'all not about to send a whole army full of folks that I don't fuck with into my neighborhood, into my house, talking about you going to quarantine, bro. I'm sorry. I got to say this. No human being on earth has that kind of authority over this brother. I don't care what clothes you put on. I don't care what piece of metal you pin on you. I don't care what piece of your body you raised up in the air. That doesn't give you any authority over Yahweh's creation. You didn't make me, okay? You can't recreate me, which means you cannot. I can't say that to them? Okay, all right, okay. They telling me I'm going just a little too deep. Well, I'm giving too many jewels away. Just understand that they don't have any authority. I am that I am. I don't need you to tell me how I am. You understand what I'm saying to you? The last piece of this bill, before I get off of it, is what really blew my mind is what's on the very last page. On the very last page, it says that the authorization of appropriations to carry out this section, listen to this now. Before I say this, they gave you $1,200. They gave SBA people, what, 8,000, 9,000? Some people got 20,000. I heard somebody got 60,000. They gave all this money out to all of these people, right? Not enough for you to live off of through all the bullshit, but enough for you to say, I got a little something so they can draw you back out so you can actually get sick again. But here's the crazy part. 100,000. I want to make sure I read this right. They're authorizing $100 billion with a B, $100 billion just for fiscal year 2020 alone. If you don't know what the fiscal year is, the fiscal year is from October to October. Okay. $100 billion for fiscal year 2020. And then another $100 billion for fiscal year 2021. And then it says, and subsequent fiscal year during which the emergency period continues, which means that until that crazy ass man gets out of the White House or comes forward and says the emergency is over, they can keep renewing this shit. That means that they can run this program in what they call hotspots and underserved communities. Do y'all not see what they saying? They talking about you. Lock you in your goddamn house or take you to one of these FEMA camps for your own good. See, what y'all don't understand is they know you're not going to fight back. They know you're not going to fight back. Because most of y'all are good citizens. I don't call you good citizens. I call you good subjects. Thomas Jefferson said that when you arm yourself, you go from being a subject to a citizen overnight. When we are down there out on these streets, you ever notice we got the subject in custody, right? But when they came down to Brunswick, they said we have armed citizens. You saw what happened? Because they know that we will fight for what we are. If you don't have no way to defend yourself, you're a subject. Now, subjects are subject to the crown. You're subject to the king. You're a subject. I don't want nobody here to be a subject. Black folks, we don't need no subjects. What we need are a bunch of citizens. Citizens who are prepared to defend what the fuck they are and not let nobody tell you what you are. Y'all stop sitting around letting people tell you what you are. Let me tell you something. I don't want to hear nobody else come running up on me talking about, well, you know, you people of color. Motherfucker, I'm not people of color. People of color are all the other people except black folks. People of color is the yellow man. People of color is the red man. People of color is the Latino man. I am the black man. I am not a people of color. Motherfucker, I am the color. Okay? Everything else is a derivative from me. When they say people of color, that is a one size fits all for them to be able to throw you in with everybody else. You see, it ain't people of color who need reparations. Black folks need reparations. It's not people of color who need land distribution. It's black people that need their 40 acres and a mule. It's not people of color that came here as slaves and still getting their ass handed to them and other people. It's people of color that have come here to pursue the American dream. So don't include us with people of fucking color. $100 billion. Yet y'all can't give us reparations. And y'all expect us to let a motherfucker come up in our house. Y'all kept wondering how we gonna get to martial law, huh? Well,